Getting good at finger painting just here.
So we've just hit the start of the Stuart Highway, Alice Springs, Cowell-a. Doesn't take long to get from one spot to another over here in South Australia.
This is where the real adventure starts. How's that to enjoy your sunset? Over a salt lake in the middle of the desert.
1 minute we're on the beach, now we're on a massive big salt lake.
Look at the amount of water in this bloody thing, would you? There's so much water here. What a wicked sunset, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Just an orange glow straight over the salt lake. It's getting colder.
Well, we are in the outback and it always happens in the desert.
Beautiful during the day and then just gets cold all of a sudden.
Massive shout out to the following businesses that have jumped on board with us to support our travels, plus give you guys out there some amazing discounts. Just pulled up in the town of Cowell, South Australia, and we've filled up the water tanks at the RV park. They've got water points all around the park. We've basically just pulled in. You can stay there the night as well, but for $10 a night. But yeah, you can obviously pull through on the way through to this awesome little town. Yeah, it's a cool little town actually. They've got like a jumping pillow down at the park, a water slide which is obviously not operational, being a little bit cooler, a bakery, IGA, and all sorts of bits and pieces here. So just checking out a couple of little hot spots as we push further on. How's this one? This is some more South Australian silo art.
So we just pulled into Cowell-a to get some essentials. Keep moving.
Bit of click and collect, a bit of van feel, and check town out on the way through.
That's it. And we just pulled over to this lookout here, which is like a Flinders lookout, and check that out. Look at that.
This is the place we need to get the boat in.
I know, you got all these mangroves down there, so the mangrove jacks will be chewing down there. Seaweed line out there for the squid. You can sort of see the coast coming back around now to the York Peninsula as well, so you can sort of see the hills in the background. But yeah, awesome little spot. Unfortunately a bit windy today, but that's South Australia for it this time of the year.
Yeah, plus there's another front coming in, so yeah, we're going to try to get out of here while we can.
That's it, so we're just going to punch on today, go past Port Augustus, and then get on that Stuart Highway and start heading towards Cowell-a. Right, while we're in Cowell-a, we thought we'd check out the round jetty. This is a bit different. You haven't seen a round jetty before, have we?
No, so yeah, it would have been great to have got the drone up and checked this one out. But
the wind is horrendous at the moment, but there you go.
Focus to ensure as many people as possible can enjoy the iconic landmark. Includes a wheelchair access via the entrance ramp, visibility through the guard for those unable to see over the top with sleeves to enable access fishing.
So you can fish off here.
So they make those bits accessible
for the rod to go through. And over here we've got Mr. Squiddy. Actually, it might be a cuttlefish. Cuttlefish chair.
Yeah,
I have 3 hearts, green, blue, copper based blood. Your red blood is iron base. That's why your blood tastes like
it's like a
metal.
chair. You can sit in him too. Look.
Have a sit in him, Cruz. Oh, look at that. Made for you.
Oh, look, they've got different ones. Snapper.
Pink snapper, yep.
Crab, mangrove, salt marsh, shore crab.
Whoa. Muddy.
One of those dolphins.
Yep. Seen plenty of them around here in South Australia, haven't we?
Yeah.
Giant Australian codfish. Here in April, September, I return the same rocky reef at Stony Point when I'm hatched from an egg, and I'm guided to unique sounds by the creatures who live here. When I arrive, I display my colours and dance to attract their mate. I lay my eggs, and if they hatch safely, my young will return next year to lay my eggs off
On their own. How cool is that? What have we got here? Up the old seagulls.
No. Caspian
Tern, correct.
and the blue swimmer crabs.
There you go, the big blue swimmer. We get them in WA, don't we?
A lot of times.
Look at that, there's like a port here too where they must do iron ore or some sort of mineral. It's very dark, isn't it? It looks like iron ore, but don't count me on that one.
Well, it was a rock that contains ore.
Oh yeah,
Mineral.
it sort of looks that sort of irony base mineral, but and up there too, like a little lookout, like an old World War lookout, I reckon. Checking out, see any boats coming through.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was somebody's house and you're calling it that?
It's all fenced off. It looks like some sort of old barrack type thing, but I don't know, I'm just guessing too.
Cool little town, bud, isn't it?
All right, let's check this jetty out. The round jetty.
Oh, there's a little model of it here.
Yeah, it might tell you when it was opened or something like that, is it? Here we go. Open in 16th, 2020.
But look at these rocks. Look at the layers of them.
There you go.
The layers.
Yeah, layered rocks, cruise. Oh, this will be Squid Central up here.
Oh, look.
See if there's any ink marks on the jetty. Pretty cool spot, isn't it?
No doggy jumping. And no bicycle riding.
Oh, takes you right out to the weed line. The problem is that windy today. The squid don't like the roughness, do they? As we found out,
Oh.
they only like the calm waters.
But it'll be good on a calm day.
Oh yeah, look at that. Be clear
You
too.
can see all fishes down there.
You can see some fishes. Oh, starting to get deep out here now. Oh yeah, squid would love it in here. There's a couple of ink marks here. Not a.
Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah.
Ink. Ink.
People have been measuring their squid on there, have they?
Yep.
But yeah, these are good. These little measuring stations we see in South Australia. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
What type of fish you can catch here? Are the main ones? Oh, look at this.
Whoa.
Wicked.
Hey, look up.
Drone shot.
Yeah.
And the drone would last 2 seconds of this wind.
I know, but it would have made a
I know,
shot.
it would have been perfect.
I've never ever seen a circular jetty like this.
No, look at this. You sort of see a distinctive weed line here going through offshore here.
Yeah.
And the bay there, wireless just over
A
there.
bit of ink on the ground.
Oh yeah, get a bit more ink. Oh, look at this over here, Cruz.
Yeah. Ink City. Oh, look at it all.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
of course it is.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Of course it is.
Amazing.
Just be a hot spot here. Mr. Squidred. Squidred.
Mr. Squidward, clean up in the head!
We definitely gonna come back here sometime, like years.
Yeah, when we come back we'll check it out for sure. Look at all that.
Oh, I reckon we'd even get the boat in the water and stay here for a week.
Yeah.
Going to try out some mud crabbing here in South Australia. Living up to the northwest mud crab.
That's it.
Oh, it's everywhere out here.
Look at all this. Ink City.
Oh.
Of course it is.
There's been a carnage of ink, black ink.
Like about a massacre here.
Look at it. People have actually finger painted with it.
Oh yeah.
Rab.
Yeah, got old Rabbers here. Old mate Rab. God. There's not too much fresh ink, but
You know what they need?
Well,
well, if they were catching them, there'd be people here, but not one person here.
yeah, probably because it's too windy for them.
That's it, roughness. They'll be in hiding.
I would.
We will.
Yeah, I know. I got it up.
Should have.
Oh, yeah, I already got it yellow.
A little bit calmer behind the rock wall there.
You must catch them right over there on the start of the weed line.
Nice catch them all through here as well. Look, there's this.
It's even showing the chair and everything. Oh,
God. There's even the shape of a squid.
shit.
Oh, look how big it is too. It's about the size of yours, Chris.
Oh, these are the wrong things here.
Is that?
Pinch points.
Pull it across.
So you slide across. That's where you. There you go. Good idea. Oh yeah. Another hot spot here by the looks of it. The whole jetty is just full of ink.
After yes, we should name it Ink Jetty.
Yeah. Someone's been good at finger painting just here. Yeah. Wow, look at this here. This is where the massacre's been. Look at the squid being brought in here. I know.
What's happened up here?
This would have been awesome here a few days ago when they had no wind, eh? We're unfortunately a few days late, but definitely Whyalla. If you're in the area, come through, chuck a jig out for sure.
Chuck a jig out in every part of the jetty.
That's it.
We'll just, there's 5 seconds to bring it around.
Why didn't you bring the fishing rod?
Boys! I will, okay? Come back. Come back in years.
Come back when?
Years.
Years.
Yeah.
You won't want to come back. You're going to go travelling again. You'll be like, oh, I stay with my mates. What an awesome jetty, but.
It is.
Yeah.
So just on the way out of Whyalla, we spotted the old HMS Whyalla. Bit of info here. Commissioned back in 1942. Look at the size of this thing. I'm pretty sure you need to go inside here to the visitors centre and pay a fee to go and check it out, but we're sort of just cutting through. We'll just had a little quick look and get some footage for you guys. Look at that. And a big scale. She's big.
just hit the start of the Stuart Highway, Alice Springs, Cowell-a. Doesn't take long to get from one spot to another over here in South Australia.
Morning guys, well this is where the real adventure starts. So we are now on the Stuart Highway, which is the Great Central Road up the guts of Australia. So this leads to Alice Springs, Darwin and all the good places. So we've left Eyre Peninsula now, and I'll tell you what, we'll be definitely back there in a few years time. There's so much to see there. As you know, unfortunately we didn't have the best of weather, but the last few days in the Eyre Peninsula was it really brought it on for us. So, but nah, there's definitely plenty to see through there. Obviously we didn't check the York Peninsula out, but next time we'll go to the Eyre, the York, all through that area there and check it all out, because there's just so much to see through there. So we yesterday, as you know, we put into Cowell-a, got some goodies stocked up. And then continued on to Port Augustus. Then we topped up our last or cheapest fuel there, and then we pushed on about 100 k's past Port Augustus, and we pulled into this wicked little gravel pit, or blue metal pit, what you want to call it. It's probably about a k off the highway, so it was nice and quiet. And check that out in the horizon, that's all the Flinders Ranges. So get to see that, wake up this morning. So we've travelled from yesterday, we travelled about 300 kilometres. So from 300 kilometres, we've gone from pristine white beaches to pretty much gravel pit and starting to get that red earth now up the central. So starting to get very barren through here now. So just bushes, trees, not much to see except for the ranges obviously out there. But yeah, look, we're looking so forward to heading up there. We have to be in Cowell-a in the next couple of days, so we're going to slowly just come up the Stuart Highway. Cowell-a is about 550 k's, I'm pretty sure, from Port Augustus. So we've done 100 k's already, so we've got 400 remaining. So we're going to check a few salt lakes out on the way, get some photography work done there, and then push on to Cowell-a for Saturday. So we've got something pretty exciting booked in Cowell-a. We've been always wanting to do. We've been looking on the radar for a long time is get an underground house, so we've managed to get one of those booked, and we're going to stay there for a couple of nights. So looking forward to that. So we're going to push on today, do a couple hundred k's, space it out, and then we'll be in Cowell-a the next day. So looking forward to it. So yeah, so these ones here, look, along the Stuart Highway there's so many camps. Every 5-10 kilometers wiki camp, there's just so many. So what we try and do is look for the ones that aren't really rated. So most of the ones you can see that will say 4 or 5 star, or say great spot, blah blah blah, there's always people there. Every time you drive past there's 3 or 4 vans in there, and you just go nah. Look for the ones that aren't that rated, and try and look for the ones that are off the highway a bit. A lot of the grey nomads, all they want to do is pull off the side of the road and sleep there. We like to be a little bit away from the highway so we can have a good night's rest. Trucks aren't obviously been the Stuart Highway, there's so many transport trucks backwards and forwards, and it's just good to be just off the road a little bit. It's the road noise, and look, there's no one else here. So we try and find the ones, and also look at Google Earth too. You can sort of see the areas, if they're a big area, small area, accessible for big rigs, small rigs, so that's what you need to try and look for. So that's a little hot tip for you. Looking on wiki camps, try and look for the ones that aren't that rated. Obviously look at the ratings, but if they say they're shit, don't go there obviously. But if they're saying yeah, just yeah, that's all I can say. On the road, we just come to a roadhouse called Pimba, and then 5 k's in from Pimba is called Woomera, and it's just a RAF base here, but there is a museum to check out. So it's called the Woomera Rocket Display, or Redstone Display Park. Yeah. So
Woomera was established in 1947 as a site for launching of British experimental rockets. The most famous of these was the Europa, launched by ELDO, European Launcher Development Organisation, between 1964 and 1970. Also between 1960 and 1972, NASA operated a deep space tracking station at a nearby island lagoon, which we'll see on the way in.
yep.
The testing range we'd exceeded across the Great Victorian Desert into Western Australia encompassed some 270,000 square metres and is known as the Woomera Prohibited Area. It is still administered by the Department of Defence and Services as the testing range. The range and joint facility at Narraga are prohibited areas.
Yeah. So obviously it was restricted until 1982, but now it's open to the public, so which is good. So these are some of the exhibitions here. There's like an old rocket over there, is it, Cruz?
Yeah.
Hey?
Must be a failed one or something.
Failed one. I'd say it probably has been used, but it's exploded.
So this one here,
Yeah.
we call it the Black Knight.
So it shows you number one. Number one over there is a general purpose bomb with tail.
Okay, there you go. So that's that one.
Number two, which is on the cradle next to it, is a 1250 medium bomb.
A medium bomb, eh? Okay. Look at that, Cruz. Look at the size of it. So imagine that thing hitting the ground.
One in the air is called a target drone.
Which one?
Bit-
That one there, target drone.
This one here?
Right up on the pedestal up high.
Yeah, it's called Big T.
Big T.
Big T. Wicked. And then what's this one here? Then this one's called Sea Slug. An anti-aircraft ship-to-air missile. 1950 to 1961.
MK1 and MK2.
Look at that. Imagine that thing going.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just slug.
There we go. Junior. Junior Sea Slug.
No, that's your M2, so it's better.
There's a bit to them in there.
Sponge and like.
Look at all that. Oh, that's where the afterburner will been coming out. Where's all the missile bits and pieces?
Wait. Oh, that's jet engine.
Jet engines, yeah, exhausters and
Straight. This one?
all sorts.
So this is called the blue streak here.
The Blue Streak. There you go. A little bit of info.
Turbo thruster.
Well, this thing, it's been an engine out of a Rolls-Royce RZ2 engine.
What?
So the same ones that are in like your Boeing planes and that.
Right, so there's the Rolls-Royce plane.
What hangs out of underneath the wings.
Yeah, so it's very similar. This was obviously used to launch missiles. Imagine the jet coming out of that. It's stainless. Well, this big bad boy.
This is danger on the side.
Danger, right?
Yeah.
God, I'll tell you what, there's a fair bit to these missiles in there. It's like a little mini plane.
Danger, danger, danger.
Danger, danger, right?
I like,
Little mini
Blue steel.
blue steel.
Designed to carry the British V bombers.
Nuclear warhead.
Or carry a nuclear warhead.
Wow.
Oh my god. Them nuclear warheads are the ones that'll just go for miles.
That
and
will
miles.
destroy half of Australia.
Yeah.
This one here, Cruise. Supersonic.
Supersonic.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's so
Seawolf. That's the Royal Navy air missile.
This one's a satellite. Can you hang around? Oh, big and pretty.
This is George. You met George before?
George?
Yeah, George is.
Oh, yeah, George, yeah.
Curious George.
Oh, that would have been the door to get in. You would have got in there, Cruz, and sat in there to control
Yeah,
it.
there's a padlock there.
This would have been your little window,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's your air vent.
Like ours.
So when you-
Military. Telemetry. Is
Telemetry.
Two Greek words meaning
measurement?
measurement at a distance and technique much used. Need to transmit information.
Need to transport information from inaccessible to more accessible points.
So it's like a little mini radar station, isn't it? More portable one.
I know how.
Send the signal to somewhere else.
To the plane or to the ship. Yep.
Tire here.
What's going on with it?
It's rock hard.
There's a bit of air, you reckon?
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, it's obviously wrecked by the sun.
I'd say it's been sitting for a while. What we got here? Big plane. A Navy plane. The old France on there as well. Might have been a France Navy plane.
You missed the car.
Oh, it's got Australia on the front. Look at that. Oh, how cool would that be out there? Some cameras, obviously. Canberra, twin engine bomber. That's easy to get in, obviously. Entrance there. God. So when you cross the road from where the display was on that side, Redstone, come across the road is where the museum, history museum is, and a bit of, what we got there, Cruz?
This one's called the sorry to pronounce it wrong, but it's the Ikara. The Ikara.
Ikara.
It's Australian-made anti-submarine missile.
Whoa, submarine missiles. This is a lot of the Royal Navy stuff on this side, isn't it?
It looks like a dolphin. That's probably why it's a submarine
does.
missile.
That's got a bit of a head like a dolphin, isn't it?
It's probably that's why it's a submarine missile.
We've got some Navy planes over there.
This is Royal
Royal
Navy.
Navy, yeah. Ooh.
This one's
What we got here? A little bomber or
the
something.
mini one in the bottom here.
That's a retarder.
There you go.
Starting tail.
High drag practical bomb. Hawker. Well, I think we'd do some. No,
I know one.
that'd do some damage.
I know one president who would do that too many times. That's his favourite one.
Yeah. We've got ones up here. God, look at that supersonic one. Skylark. High altitude research rocket. Far out. God, is this a plane or is this a rocket? Far out. Old Navy plane here. Jet engines. Meteor, twin engine. Captain Norford, Norfie. God, I tell you what, not much to see out of those windows. See the foot pedals in there. Camera in there. Huh. This thing would have got up and move, I reckon.
That's more as a little cockpit hut.
I know, we've got the windows around, it's like little small, they might have been windows eventually. Back in the day, but obviously they put perspex in there to protect it now, but look at that. Not much to see at all. very limited. Cool.
I found my favourite missile.
What was yours, Cruz? What was your favourite missile?
That one.
That big boy over there.
Down there and have a look at
Holy hell, let's go with this one.
I actually haven't seen that one, I just saw it. But I came close up to it.
Yeah.
The bottom is insane, it has like so many jets.
I thought you were reading up about it.
Yeah, but I came over here just to
They're like
show you.
multiple missiles.
Bristol,
They launch
Western.
Each individual one.
Another sea slug.
On the sides, they launch them individually.
Oh yeah. So one main one, then they got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 individuals.
Yep.
Oh.
They launch that and then they individually.
All right, who we got here? This looks like Miss Main's business. This one, Black Arrow.
Mine is black.
British rocket, designed to carry satellites into orbit.
Oh wow.
8 kilometers per second this thing travelled. 3 stages of.
10 minutes from liftoff.
Holy hell. Let's see if we can get in here and have a look.
The last launch on the 28th of October in 1971 places 72 kilogram satellite Prospero
Wow.
into orbit.
Look
Maybe
at that.
Elon Musk one, probably cool.
I don't think Elon Musk could be here, mate.
But he has got some good rockets.
Look at that. Look how high it is. Wicked. Oh, let's go have a look inside, eh?
Window. There's a spaceman in the window. You seen him?
Come on.
Cruise. It's only a bloody man in a suit.
Come on.
Can you actually go in there? Come or not?
It's temporary closed, unfortunately.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can sort of see some stuff in there.
why is it closed?
Refurbishment.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's alright. Sort of. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe next time we come. She's closed, Cruz. Oh well. Keep moving along. Well, how's that to enjoy your sunset? Over a salt lake in the middle of the desert.
1 minute we're on the beach and now we're on a massive big salt lake.
It's sort of like a beach, isn't it? But look at the amount of water in this bloody thing, would you? There's so much water here.
And to tell you the truth, it's not really salty like WA salt lakes.
Nowhere near it. But what a wicked sunset, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Just an orange glow straight over the salt lake. Yep. But she's getting colder.
Well, we are in the outback and it always happens in the desert.
Beautiful during the day and then just gets cold all of a sudden. So there you go, Cruz. There's your street art on your little thunderbox in the middle of nowhere.
See, the door's open.
I'll have 1 pepperoni pizza, thank you.
You serious?
The
Oh
things
my
you
God.
come up with, mate.
Look at that. Someone's come out here in the middle of nowhere and just
Actually, it's Rashi.
painted all this.
It was Rashi.
Yeah, it's got a name on the front here called
Rashi.
Rashi.
It's got a pipe. It's got a pipe. It's got a pipe.
Done a good job, old Rashi.
2017, Robert.
There you go, Rashi 2017. Right, morning guys. So we are pushing along the Stuart Highway nicely, and we're about halfway now, I suppose, to Cowell-a. I just checked this morning and it says about 270 k's from where we are to Cowell-a. So we're slowly getting there. We've fluked another awesome spot here to stay for the night. It's called Lake Hart's Rest Area. So what we've done, same scenario like we said yesterday. Pulled into Lake Hart, we just turned right a bit, followed the track along, and about 1 kilometre away from the rest area, we've come across this little spot here overlooking the lake. And look at this. That's the lake we're looking at this morning. It is an awesome place. There's just so much water in the lake at the moment. They must have had some torrentious rain here in the wet season, but we got all this beautiful surrounding around us, because most of the way from our last stop to here, it was just nothing but barren land. And as soon as we got to the lake here, we started getting trees and scrubs and just, yeah, good scenery. But so we're sort of parked up just here in this little bay. I'll take you down the track in a minute, but just over here is where the main camp area is. So you can just probably see in the horizon there's some cars, there's toilets there's a shelter area. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Most people have left already, but that was pretty much full there last night. I think we counted about 20 vans parked up in that area. So all we did was just follow the track along a bit here, come down this main road and pulled into this little area here. So it just gets away from all them people side by side. We've got this whole area to ourselves and a bit closer to the lake too. So I'll just sort of show you the track going into it. Look at this here. You can just sort of tell we're in the desert now. Is that real red, dark dirt. It's hard on top. As soon as you start driving on it a bit, it starts breaking up the crust. Yesterday when I pulled in here, you can sort of see it was hard there, and all of a sudden come to here and it started breaking a bit of traction, but it's all good with the big ram. But yeah, it's another big area here. The track still keeps going down this way, but also getting closer to the train track too. So I think we had the train twice last night, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, here's the main road or little track coming in here. So it wasn't thick bush or nothing to get through. And so you get to that top of that crest there, and that little road goes back to the right and then brings you back into that main rest area over there where everyone else is parked. So yeah, awesome little spots. A little overnighter. We're going to keep pushing today to another couple of little lakes and checkouts, and get the drone up, get some footage. I think we're going to probably be about 150 k's into Cowell-a, and then be in Cowell by Saturday night for the underground house. And here comes the first morning train. So obviously this train must go from Port Augusta to Cowell-a or Alice Springs for the supplies. He's tooting for us. Look at all that, sea containers after sea container. Old Linfox. Double deckers, yeah.
The triple deckers for some of them two containers.
Do they really? It's a long train. Yeah. So that's all the supplies going up north, crews. God, how long is this train? This train's bigger than the one we seen yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah. I see the end.
Oh, it's coming, it's coming. There you go, just about there. Look at that. End of the train on a mirror image lake.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's not a breath of wind here today.
Another spot you want to park up for a couple of days, that's for sure.
Yeah, you could easily stay here a couple of days.